Yes.
I do it in the morning sometimes, just for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, well,
you know, just to
Yeah.
do something.
Mike says if we're practicing that one, we're supposed to do it for 20 minutes
Yeah, I
a
know
day.
you said last week. I'm
20
trying
minutes
to
a
do
day.
it.
So I reckon, why don't, just as an interesting thing, why don't we try it for 10? See how we feel after 10 minutes.
Or if we can make 10 seconds.
No, 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
Just let me set the timer. Actually, I'm going to do it for
10 minutes of this, yeah?
10 minutes. Yeah, we're just going to do 10 minutes.
What's to do with your eyes closed?
And then just sink, before we start, let's just sink back and down. And we're just going to do that. So you feel the ground under your feet, you lengthen through the head. And I just thought it'd be interesting just to see. So the other day I managed to do it for 15. I did 15. And then in the class on the Friday we did it for 20. And it felt quite good actually. You can kind of, after a while, you really start relaxing into it. And so if you can do it for 1 minute, try 5.
I did it for 5 minutes.
And if you can do it for 5 minutes, try 10, and then we'll sort of take it from there. Nice and tall. So you float the head and you're sinking the hips and you're sinking the shoulders and you're relaxing around the wrists and you're relaxing the hands and fingers. I've forgotten the name. The lady that comes with the other two from Burwell, 3 of them come from Burwell. She's away, so that they couldn't get over, so it's a real shame. So just feel your spine lengthen and align. And the guy that turns up with milk, he's not here this week either, so we've only got oat milk, I'm afraid. But oat milk almost the same as normal milk actually, it's not far off. I've tried all the different plant milks. And that one and the almonds, I'm afraid, I don't like soy very much, it's a bit yucky.
They say that one's the best one.
Oat's supposed to be, but it's kind of creamy and it tastes,
Yeah.
like if you put it, it tastes like it, so
Yeah.
I can't really tell the difference. I thought, well that would do. So we're just breathing. Oh! Here is a chap with you. Okay, hello.
Hi.
I wasn't,
Really?
I thought you weren't coming this week.
No, I'm here.
Well done. Fantastic, welcome. Well, that's more like it. There we go, that's all right. So we're just doing this, and then I'm waiting for the arm to go off. We're just trying it out. So you want your feet just so. You want your feet in the right spot. You want your head floating. You want the hips sinking. And you just very gently, you're not trying to kind of move too much. You're just moving a little bit. And we're mainly focusing on the feet and focusing on breath. catch everyone up. Mike was saying if you want to practice this exercise, do it for 20 minutes a day. But obviously, don't do it straight off for 20 minutes. I just out of curiosity, I did it, but that was a bit much. So I'm doing 10 or 15 actually, 10 to 15, and then I'll do another one, and that seems to be quite good. But actually doing something continuously for 20 minutes. Felt quite good. I mean, we felt great when we stopped, but it was like, oh yeah, because you could really feel like it really loosened up. It was very nice. So. Did you get any thunderstorms?
Yes.
Saturday, yeah, okay, yeah, we got one. Well, did you see lightning? Was it?
Little bit, yeah.
Okay. That's good. So just feel the feet, just notice the feet.
Well, Wimbledon's finished, so we'll get some better weather.
Yeah, I watched the highlights, I thought it was quite good.
Oh, yesterday afternoon was amazing.
Yes.
That was amazing, wasn't
But
it?
I
just
was
couldn't go home. She had to watch it all.
she watched it all the way through, yeah, it was quite something, wasn't it?
Yes. It's wonderful.
If I'd have been at home on my own, I wouldn't have watched it. I was at my sister's and everybody was interested in it, so it was on, so I watched it.
I mean, they're very, very athletic in the way they move, it's very impressive.
Amazing, yes.
At one time, he slipped and was just went, oh, he's hurt himself. I said, I bet he hasn't. And he hadn't. He just carried
They're
on.
quite tough though, I mean, you'd probably feel it the next day, I should think.
Yeah.
And then the bigger one had a bit of a temper tantrum, didn't he?
Oh, yes, he's
Goodness
awesome.
me, he should have got the penalty. Do they do penalties?
Yes, I think he got some. Yes.
Oh, they're all
He
like
got
that.
something, I don't know what it was called, but yes, he was.
That's a bit naughty, like the sin bin.
Not nice, and his children were sitting there. You think
Yeah, that's not a good example for your kids now, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, I just thought,
When he first come over and they interviewed him, he said he was going to win. But he didn't.
He seemed quite
I was really glad about that.
he was very good.
He was quite gracious with his loss.
Yeah, it was a bit like watching Michael Portillo in that election when he lost. I was very impressed with that. Before
No, he was very calm.
Well, he'd obviously got it out of his system by chucking his racket at that metal. And those rackets aren't cheap. I think it's a bit, a few other quid and things, so yeah.
But they're usually sponsored anyway, aren't they?
Well, that's not. I was like, oh, that's a bit naughty.
He was very gracious
Mm.
when he lost.
Yes, I thought
Yeah.
I thought he did well with that because I
I
thought he
thought I was very impressed. I thought
Yeah.
that more than made up for it actually. You know, sort of. So just notice the breath as it comes in and out. Oh, I heard some of it on the radio because I wasn't around when it was, I was doing other things. So. But I did have a little listen and watch the highlights. That was good. Did you watch the full 4 hours then?
Yes.
Wow.
I couldn't believe we sat there for so long.
That is amazing to do
It was so
something for
exciting.
4 hours.
Yeah, she couldn't go home. She kept getting home thinking how to go.
Well, that's amazing.
What's happening?
But they were playing what I call proper tennis.
Proper tennis, yeah.
You know, that was
Lots of
proper
very
tennis.
good young ones coming through.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Well,
watch
even-
them. You watch them sometimes, and
Yeah.
well, they hit it once, and that's it. You know.
Yeah.
That's some good rallies, didn't they? They really played, like you said, really played
Yeah.
tennis, didn't they?
If they're playing proper tennis, I like to watch it, but it's when they're playing stupid tennis. that I
Stupid
don't-
tennis. I don't like stupid. So while we're moaning about the tennis, keep floating up through the head and sinking down through the feet. So yeah, all the videos are up on the YouTube channel from last week. So I did that. I made sure I did that over the weekend. Oh, we've got 32 seconds left. Yeah, we'll be trying it for 10 minutes just to see what that's like. I quite like it, it's quite good because you can have a chat. So, I was at a Tai Chi thing and we were all in the kitchen and then we were just sort of doing this and talking. And you feel good. Oh, there we go. Well, technically we're supposed to stop, but I'm quiet. So we've got it for 10 minutes. Keep going. Keep breathing. Any sort of comments or observations about doing one thing for more than 5 minutes? It doesn't feel as bad as you think, does it? No.
I think the music makes all the difference.
Having some nice music. Okay, well that's worth noticing. So if you're practicing it at home, maybe put some nice music on,
Yeah, yeah.
and then it will just swing by. But I can definitely feel that my spine feels a bit more loose just by doing it. So just bend your knees a little bit more, just a little bit, so they're soft, and it's like you're sitting on a high chair.
Your legs.
Yeah, that's fine. And we'll try that one out again. Just do 10 minutes. I'm not going to do 20 because I did that in the advanced class on Friday. And that was, you know, that was quite full on really. Okay, and then we'll just do a bit of dance. And shake. So just whisk through the rest of the loosening, and then we'll have a look. Yeah, I like that. 10 minutes actually. I'm gonna do the 10-minute thing. We'll try it for a few weeks. I do remember that we're here next week, and then the one at the end of July, it's the day after the Cambridge Folk Festival, so there's no class on the 31st or 30th of July, but I will be putting up a video on YouTube at the same time, 10:30. I've just got to record it. I'm recording it tonight, or this week. I'm recording it this week. I'm plant sitting in Exley this week, so I've got to go and water all the plants. So because they've got a nice big garden, it means I can record my holiday Tai Chi. And then I'm also away the last 2 weeks of August this time. And the first week of September, but I'll be back the week after. We should write it down at the tea break, shouldn't we? Yeah, I've got bits of paper, so 3, 2, 1, and change. But again, I'm going to try and do a sort of set of holiday sessions on the internet, on the YouTube channel, just because you can then join in and still get your classes. Yeah, I mean, some of our videos, we get about, one of Mike's videos, he had 70 odd viewers. I think, where on earth are these people coming from? So it is nice and relaxed. Training thing in Birmingham. I've got a Tai Chi retreat in Birmingham on the first week of September. I'm doing 4 days, so I think we're back on the 11th of September or something
Are you overstrung, like you usually do?
like that. Sorry?
Are you overstrung, like you usually do? Or do you
Yeah, we're doing Overstrand this year in October. We're finally coming back. Yeah, I've got to get. I'm waiting for the posters from Peter. I need to give them a bell.
Yeah.
And yeah, that will be the 6th and the 8th to the 8th of October. It will be the nice music. I'm doing the movement, and then lots of food. It's a retreat. No, it's a proper retreat. It's like you just feel like you've got more space, and it's just really nice. So we're all breathing.
You've been doing that one a long time, haven't you?
We did it. I think this might be the 6th one or the 5th one. We did it for a good few years in a row, and then the pandemic happened and kind of messed it up. And then we couldn't do it last year because of all the pandemic. They didn't have enough volunteers. 4, 3, 2, 1 at the Pleasance. They're supposed to have 10 volunteers, and they only had 2. So they had to cancel everything. So it was like, oh. Yeah, we were just going to do a day, but now we've got our whole weekend back because they really like what Peter's doing over there. He's doing a lot of very nice things with the music and mainly art and poetry actually. There's an art and poetry lady who does things and it's all very creative and soothing at the same time. So
That's what threatened with falling into the sea, isn't it, Strand?
is it?
I don't know, I mean, there's bits of that coast as well.
There are bits, yeah. The Pleasance are quite far out from the sea. It'll be a good, you know, at least another century before they have to worry about that. And change to this one. I really like the loosening exercises. You don't have to think too much, do you? You just let it happen. And it's really pleasant. Okay, and wobbling. Two, another one of Emma's skins. And then you just fantastic. Okay, hands on the hip, just circle. You go to the side, you go to the front, you go to the side, you go to the back. So it's a really good one for lower backs. And we're all breathing. Yeah, when I was here earlier, I heard a whole load of cows moving. Is there a farmer here or something? Yeah, okay. I've not heard that one before. There's a cockerel, but because they sounded quite close, so I was trying to work out where they were.
We've had a complaint in the village, someone's with a cockerel.
Yeah.
Cockerels day and night, keeping the neighbours awake. I don't know who it is.
Which do you live here then?
No, you wait Wilbraham, which
Oh, you Wilbraham.
Yeah, I read it
I've
on
got
the
the noisy cockerel.
Yeah, but it's all the time. It's actually, like it's not just early hours in the morning, but all day. Yeah. I don't know who it belongs to. I don't know.
But,
It's
I mean,
getting
the thing
quite
is,
can you hear it yourself? Can you
No,
hear
I
it?
can't hear it.
Oh, right.
But the Facebook is getting up.
The Facebook is, yes, we're going to a village Facebook, you see.
Yeah.
You can write on it, say things, and we can read what's happening. In the
And then you go, yeah, they've all got a local Facebook in all the villages around here, so we're going in the other direction. Well, I mean, it's an animal, it can't really stop itself from doing that. What do they reckon?
The suggestion was we're going to take it indoors at night. That was a suggestion, I don't know.
That's actually going to work. Do they live indoors?
Well, what they suggested, could they just take it indoors at night, so it's done so much.
Well, that would be a way of doing it, but then it would keep the farmer away.
Well, yes.
And around the other way. Or they could get the cockerel a girlfriend, and then it'd probably be quieter. I don't know. Just do this. 1, 2. So you don't really get things like this in Cambridge. You get escaped pythons.
Oh, right.
We got an escaped python, that was quite fun.
Yeah.
I think there was a lady that found it, was scared of snakes. You go the other direction, which I thought was a bit unfortunate for her. And it wasn't even the owner, was like saying, oh, it's not even a fully grown python, it's very friendly, you know. It's like, oh, very friendly. Yeah. Great big python. And then the other side. Yeah, that was a bit weird. Yeah, we wouldn't get cockerels in Cambridge.
We don't go back to church like this now, it's already doing
No.
Bluebell.
Bluebell, yeah. Oh, hello. Sorry, pigeon almost came in. Didn't know pigeons didn't have a cheek. So we'll do the big one first. So bird from its wing seat. You kind of go back slightly and then you go forward. full version. So we go. Okay, and then feel the ground on your feet and breathing again. Let's do pen waves its wings. So you turn, go forward, so it's nice open feeling. They should do this for the tennis, I'm sure. This would be a really good one for a warm up.
The cricket.
Or the cricket, yeah, I think they need something for the cricket, don't they? I've got a friend that loves cricket and they explain it all, well, they say what's going on. But I think both the women and the men, they've been losing against Australia or something, yeah. Time. Fantastic. And relax. So that's one arm, let's do the other one. Well, I've been in the church now. It's lovely. Do check it out if you get a chance. It's absolutely gorgeous in there. It's really, really nice. They've done a fabulous job, people that fix the church up. Yeah, one of the ladies that lived here, because she didn't have any relatives or anything, she left them money to go to fixing the church.
She was the organist and
She was
everything
the organ.
else.
She played the organ, yeah.
For what Brenda said.
Yeah, so she had a lot of her life was part of that church, so she's using the money. I think she gave her house and stuff to the village to use to.
But it is lovely. I've not
Oh, it's
seen
gorgeous.
I've not seen one done up as nice as that.
It is really gorgeous. It is completely beautiful.
It looks like what it's supposed to be.
Exactly,
But it can
yeah,
still
yeah.
be used as a hall if they need to.
Yeah. But I've been in and it's very peaceful, got a really peaceful atmosphere. It's really lovely to walk up to it. It just looks really nice. So do check it out. Do check it out.
It's got the atmosphere.
The proper church atmosphere, really
Yeah.
nice. Really nice. Let's just, out of curiosity, let's just go back to that one. So we'll just do these little punctuation points. So we're getting in our 20 minutes of this by stealth, really, just revisiting it. And it feels slightly different each time. So what I'd like to do, we'll do a little bit of the ones that work the back. So we'll look at polishing the table and Monkey King, and then what I'd like to do is spend some time with the footwork, because we did quite a bit of footwork with Erica Stubar, and I thought, yeah, that's quite nice, just to help us get in really in the feet. So yeah, let's just do this one. Actually, I don't think this chair. Okay. So Monkey King takes a seat. I'll just show you that from the diagonal. So you sink your hips back and down, and you lengthen through the spine. The hands sweep forwards, and then you come back upright, 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 and then you settle. Just breathe naturally. Nice and settled first, then from the settled position, then you move on to the next one. And if you want, you can go all the way down into your full squat, but you don't have to. You can still work your legs quite a lot, just by even doing this one, and then coming back up. That still works your legs, so you don't have to go down too far. This one, so every now and then when I get home, I'll just do this exercise. So I'm practicing it quite, so I got told by Mike, you're supposed to be doing this 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, alright, so I've been practicing it, like if I'm waiting for something or if I've got a few minutes, I'll just do it for a few minutes, and it is making I can definitely feel there's positive things happening in my back already, just from, and that's just from a week. So, no, it's quite good. So the walking, what you want to do when you do the walking is heel-toe, transfer the weight, and then you come to cat stance, and then heel-toe, transfer the weight. So we can go for a little walk. We can maybe try going across. I will. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? Should we open the curtains? Let's. I think they have the curtains. That's a bit better, isn't it? Right, I'll move some of these chairs out. I wasn't sure how many we'd get today, so I did bring a few chairs. But what we're going to do, we'll start this end, and we're just going to go for a little walk. So it's as if you can start this end. And we just start here with left cat stance, and then you go heel toe, feel the feet transfer the weight, and then come up to cat stance. Heel toe. So tall through the head, so you want to look forwards and listen behind. I'll look out how many do you reckon? That's 10, was that?
Yes,
About 10. Okay, in which case let's walk backwards for 10 minutes. So toe, heel. Transfer the weight and then come in, cat stops, and toe heel, transfer, cat stops, toe heel, transfer, cat stops, toe heel.
put one foot in front of the other,
Yeah.
look ahead. But she put a circle of chairs around in case anybody had to stop me or.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, that's
balance.
all,
That's balance.
that's all strength and balance
Yes,
classes,
balance,
yeah.
yeah, that's right.
We'll
But that was very similar what you did just there.
Yeah, it's quite similar in that you're placing your foot and then you're moving the weight. So you're not in a hurry to move the weight. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that in a second. Just yeah, the other thing that I learned is you put one foot forward and then you raise both heels and you stand there with the toes. For 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. You come down. And then you step forward the other side. Get your feet just so. And then very slowly raise. Sink the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you could walk. If you wanted, you could do that as a little walking
I
exercise.
can do it one side but not the other.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
I've
So
got
with
one
that
side better
one,
than the other.
one side's always better than, so you wait for a few seconds, and then you step, and then you can wait for a few seconds and just hold that, and then like that. So that's another thing that I was shown recently, which is quite good. And then the other thing we did with Eva was we walked on our toes and backwards, and then we walked with the heels and backwards, and that's quite tricky. So those are all things, we're not going to do them now, but just to sort of show you what you can do. But that one with the toes, that's quite, you can feel it doing useful things. And that was taught, there's this lady who teaches yoga and qigong at festivals. I mean, she's got a day job teaching yoga as well, but she did that and I thought, oh, I'm having that. Very impressive. So with the walking, yeah, let's do this one. So you get cat stance, then you go heel toe. So we're doing side step, cat stance. So you want to sink the hips, sink the shoulders, chin tucked in. Then you go heel toe, cat stance. Heel toe, cat stance. Heel toe, cat stance. Heel toe, cat stance. Heel toe. So what you want to do, just relax. What you want to try and get is getting your weight staying where it is. So you step the foot out, but the weight staying where it is, place the foot, then you move the weight. You want to be unhurried as possible, so you're in a you're very, very relaxed about when you move the weight. So you just move the weight, then, rather than being too much of a hurry to kind of get over there. That's not what we're doing. We're sinking, we're stepping, and then we're transferring. So whatever does to get us out of moving our weight too soon, it should go like this. You go 1, 2, it's like the hokey pokey, 4, 5, then she'll move. So let's just do that for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's very difficult to keep weight. It's actually just relax. It's very difficult to not move your weight when you step. We're doing this isn't normally we'd go like that.
Yeah.
And we go like that and that, or we go like that. But to practice balance, you want to hang back a bit. Like it's got very hot floor. So in Europe, it's 44 degrees, and in America, they've had to let a whole load of homeless people in church because it's so hot outside on the pavement, people are getting burns. They're getting 70-degree burns on the pavement. So, you know, it's a bit like you're testing the temperature before you step, you see. So it's test temperature, test. So you need to keep your weight back. And, I mean, we wouldn't normally walk like this, that's why it's hard to do. We wouldn't normally hold our weight back. We normally just sort of just walk, don't we? But it's what you're doing by doing those exercises is you're working your balance and you're improving your balance. So it's worth. Let's do the stepping out 5 times thing side step. 1, 2. So I keep some down. 3, 4. Whoops. 5. Then you transfer. 1. So this is one I picked up from Emma. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. She usually just does it once each foot. I mean, I sometimes do it more than that. And then you can do the same when you're going forward. So if we go forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we turn. So it's different. And we're upright. You want to be upright. You want to look ahead. You want to look ahead and avoid looking down. So you're avoiding looking down. 3, 4, 5. And looking ahead. Looking ahead. So you're feeling your feet, and then we don't need to do the 5. We're just going to step forward a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to step 6 backwards. So in, toe heel out. In, toe heel to step out. There we go. 5. So when you're doing the basic stepping, there are other ways of moving. I've done it the other way round, but the basic stepping is if you go forward, you go heel toe. Go forward, you go heel toe. If you go back, you go toe, heel, then you transfer. Back, toe, heel, transfer. So, and then cat stepping, I think she called it cat stepping, where you come up and then you step. You come up and you step. So she called it cat stepping, like you're lifting up your paw before you put it down. Lift it up, you know, and then before they pull down. And then you can do this backwards as well. So, hours of fun. Hours of fun. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, any questions on the stepping?
When I came back first few weeks, I couldn't do done anything like that.
It just goes to show, doesn't it?
It just goes to show.
It just goes to show, just with a little bit of
Having a big break, because we had a big break.
we had a massive
Where
break
it
to all
was.
that COVID nonsense.
And that was surprising what that difference, and then how now I know I'm doing
Yeah.
things that I couldn't do.
Yeah, I mean, my mum, when my mum came, yeah, let's have a bit of I'll put the kettle on. We can always have an early tea break. I'll put the kettle on. We started on time, so I actually got here super early. I left at student time in the morning, so yeah. But when my mum joined in, she found it surprisingly hard going. I mean, I did warn her because it looks very, you know, it looks very soft, and you know, you're just moving. But we're moving in a really connected way. I was noticing that when I was watching the tennis people, how connected they are all the way through. So they, you know, they'll lift the tennis racket, and then they'll bang, and then they'll do all this stuff, and it's all very connected. So I don't know if they've got like a Tai Chi coach or something, but it's
While
very,
we're waiting for the serve.
yeah, and they're very,
Always dead.
that's very
Yeah.
like, you know, when you're doing monkey pose,
Yeah.
when you're doing that one, and it's very noticeably connected, even more so compared with, you know, in the 1980s and things, I think they didn't really look at the biomechanics so much
Yes.
back then. Whereas they've got movement coaches, they've got psychology coaches to look at the psychology. So you've got this whole body-mind thing going on. It was really lovely to watch. You know, I've been watching it on and off because they've been having it on avidly at the care home I work
The
at.
English aren't so really relaxed, like... the
No, but that young boy one.
I noticed that, you know, if you noticed,
Yeah,
especially
they're all
English men,
very
they're sort of
smooth.
more stiff.
When they move,
Yeah.
they're very smooth. It's a bit like when you're watching the dancing. So I was at Ely Folk Festival, the Morris dancing was quite stiff. Whereas my friend that sings in a Cameroon language, and she does this specialist kind of African dancing. It's very, very fluid and nice. It's like watching a kind of dancey Tai Chi. So getting the fluidity when you're doing your stepping. When you're doing your stepping, you want to be more like the European tennis. You know, very, very relaxed.
Yeah.
Very relaxed and very fluid, and also really paying attention to what you're feeling underfoot, and also being very upright. I mean, their posture was fantastic, both of them. You know, after 4 hours, they both were standing so well, and it's like you don't need to look on the floor when you want to look ahead wherever you're going. And when you do things like the health dance, which is something I'd like to do in all my classes. It's just something I'm working on. I've been working on for the best part of a year now. Health dance. It's still not. But you need to get the fundamentals right. So being able to do this exercise. Let's go back to this one. Just to kind of get that. But the stepping, you want to feel the feet are in the right spots rather than looking and using it visually. The reason why if you look down, it puts your balance point out a bit. You want to be balanced. So we've been practicing all this balance. So you can feel your way. You can even do it as a walking exercise. Doing this exercise. So, when we did the Bard Gym last week, did we just do the 6 again? Just did the 6? Yeah, that's fine, that'll do. Okay, let's just do a little bit of the silk breathing. It's basic silk breathing, and then we'll stop for tea. We'll have a little pause for tea. I'll go and see where. But yeah, my mum was surprised how hard work it was. Because you just... It doesn't look like we're doing anything, does it? But we really are. So what Eva says is it practices your postural muscles and your structure, the muscles from a kind of structural and postural point of view.
Well, they did a show on the television where they had so many people doing Keep Fit.
Oh, the Zumba, yeah, they had
And
the
then,
Zumba,
and then
they had
the ones doing Tai
Tai
Chi,
Chi.
and
And
the
it was
ones
the
doing
same.
the Tai Chi were better off than the ones doing the other.
Yeah, yeah. They did science and found that they both work the heart, they both work the oxygen, they both work your balance and things, but the Tai Chi didn't sweat as much. Okay, try that the other side. And we're all breathing. Thanks for remembering the milk. Because they'd have all had to drink the oat milk. Being old. But they've done something to the oat milk to make it taste better as well. It's not like... Okay, I'll show you. Yeah, I think it's definitely tea time, isn't it? We work quite hard. So we're going to pause for tea. tea, those of you watching at home, go get yourself a brew.
But then, what else you're going to do with him? He'll never do any good. He did.
Wrong, yeah.
Well, we
He
were
passed
much,
everything he took, and he's still passing what he's
much
done.
better on the tea break. So we've just gone back to this, because this is our theme today. We'll have a look at,
The old swimming pool.
yeah, the old swingers group, king of the swingers. Oh. So the music you can hear is my friend Nick Penny, who's, I've not seen hide or hair of him at the moment. He's off around the country touring with his book, being interviewed by lots of radio shows. Yeah, I think it was called The Call of the Kingfisher or something. I'm totally buying lots of copies of his book. I mean, I want to, yeah, it's an absolutely, I listened to his radio interview last week. It was delightful, or the week before, because
Who's this?
my friend Nick Penny, he's the guy that showed me how to record the birds better. And,
Right.
I go visit every now and then and we play music. We're going to make, once he's finished with his touring, we're going to get together with Eleanor, Mrs. Nick, and we're going to make some Tai Chi music, because I want, and my friend Peter from Munsley in Overstrand, I want to make some Tai Chi music with him as well, because they're both very peaceful, nice people to hang out with. So they're my kind of people. So let's do this one. You just stretch up, stretch down, then you rotate, and we get another gale. And then you come back. One down, one up. I really like this horse. So what I'm hoping is to try and pin Mike down to teach a day workshop with us, maybe on a Saturday or a Sunday. I think. I'm just thinking, is Saturday better or Sunday? Is anything got any Saturdays better? Saturday's better, yeah, because then people are at church on a Sunday, aren't they? So yeah, okay. Like either an afternoon or a morning, something like that, just, or maybe a whole day, but you can stay for. I'm going to make it quite flexible, that you can stay for the morning or you can stay for the whole day, and just, it's such a lovely place. Okay. So, yeah, we'll just keep the silk really going, and then what we're going to do is we're going to look actually at the 7th movement So I'm really looking forward to seeing Mark. He's teaching like a weekend retreat. And then he's got the keep breathing. That's it. So we're going to look at the 7th movement by one But we're just making sure we don't. There's so many things to keep track of with Tai Chi. There's so much. Every single one of the movements you could just do on its own for a few hours and still not get enough. And we sneak the other hand. Oh gosh, that was sneaky, wasn't it? Sneak the other hand. Oh, where is the lady that walks the dogs? The one that I forgot her name. The one with the doggy. Sometimes comes. She's definitely there most Wednesdays. Is it? It's not Trish, is it? I can't remember. I should.
Not Brenda.
Not Brenda.
No,
No,
the other one.
the other one.
But nobody knows.
Yeah.
I know which one you mean.
Yeah. She's quite
Yeah.
outdoorsy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then go in the other direction. Oh, it's really good, that church. It just wasn't really beautiful. I just Yeah, I was a bit early the other day. I just went and stood there and thought, oh, it's lovely. And the acoustics go. I mean, it'd be nice to do a little concert there. You know, good. Okay, so just to show you, movement number 7. Well done. So movement number 8 is very, very, very easy. But movement number, oh, you can do it in a chair as well. Yeah, do it in a chair if you need to do it in a chair. It will still work. So what you do is you're not interlocking like what we did with movement number 1. There, I'll just show it to the people at home. It's like this. So you have the hands like that, and I'm relaxing. I'm sinking my hips, and then I'll go through the breathing. But if the breathing's too complicated, just breathe naturally, and that will still work. Let me just shut one of those doors because we get a bit. Oh no, I'll just shut one of the doors, and the other one will on you. Shut those doors. I'll pick that up. Put the hooks there, and then it won't shut. No, they're new. They're new. They're brand new, and they work brilliantly well. That's why I like this room so much, because they look after it. And there's a lot of thought. Now you need the air, because then we've got the through breeze. But with both doors, it's a bit of a gale. But with half the door, it works perfect. Yeah. No, really good. I approve of air. It's quite nice having all these lovely. So you have your hands like this, and the knees are a bit bent, and you come in, you breathe in, the hands swap around, you breathe out and you stretch up. You don't go up to tiptoe, you just feel that stretch. You breathe in and out. You go down like that. Now you grab your toes if you can, or you can just do the knees. Then you breathe in and out, stretch. And then you go to here, and then you do like rooting down. You just breathe in and breathe out. And it's called stretching between heaven and earth, or something like that. And it works your hamstrings and your back. It's a really good one for your hamstrings and your lower back. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Like this. Breathe out. Grab your toes if you can. Breathe in, straighten the legs. Breathe out, bend. Come to the middle. Then breathe in. Breathe out. There you go. That's. Well, you picked that up really fast, all of you. This must be the elite group. So, yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, if Nathan's got YouTube, he's very welcome to subscribe to the YouTube channel and join in with the Tai Chi and learn it himself.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure he could pick it up. He's so clever, and it would help with his mobility if he joined in.
I'll have to ask him. I'll be seeing him
Ask him.
this week.
Say he's welcome to you know, we'll get. Yeah. I occasionally teach sort of young people with mobility differences, and they usually really start.
Yeah.
Sometimes even leaping ahead of the people that they weren't as good at before, just by because it's mindful. It doesn't.
Yeah, that could be one of the reasons why he wants to stay with Grandma, because you see, I said, well, Faraday was on holiday the last 2 weeks in.
Yeah.
And of course he'll be back by then, so it don't.
Yeah. I mean, I've done some stuff. I mean, there's somebody who's just left school who's got the
But
dyspraxia
some
and also quite
yeah.
joint issues. So they want me to go and work with this person.
Somewhere I've still got the leaflet. You know, you used to do it at Surrey. You
Yeah.
had all the. I've
I
still
missed
got that somewhere. I'll have to find it and give it to him.
It's such a shame because obviously I got the job at the care place, but I do miss. It was a really good little group. Let's go from the beginning. So this time you interlock the fingers. You come up. You breathe in. You breathe out. You go up on the tippy toes. Breathe in and breathe out. So that's the first move. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll just do 4 each, otherwise we'll be here all day. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then breathe in. Breathe out. Bend the bone, shoot the out. In. Breathe in. It's a lovely stretch. Step out, breathe out. Bend the bone, shoot the out. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll just do 2 each side because this is a bit of character building. Breathe in. Breathe out. I did it for the full 8 rounds with Mark Peters. Oh my goodness, my legs. So we just, let's forego that pleasure. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stretch between, or separating head and the nerve, I think it's called. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. This is a lovely one for the spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Especially I was doing a lot of driving around that London over the weekend. Breathe out. Goodness me, people are in a hurry in that place. Breathe in. It's not like Cambridge, everyone's giving each other loads of space. Breathe in. Breathe out. So I thought, forget it, I'm just going to drive really polite and see if it works. It's great. I think it's But I can understand why people drive like that, because it's a bit like that Djokovic when he missed that point and got in a bit of a tiz and then chucked his racket. That's what happens, that's your fight-flight response working really brilliantly well. So you've got to, remember that you're not being chased after by a saber-toothed tiger. You're just in a traffic jam, it's okay, let's relax instead. You're not going nowhere. It's like I was in London, if you want to travel 6 miles by car, it takes an hour. Oh yeah, not like here, whereas it was sort of 70 odd miles to get back here this morning, and we done it in just under 2. So, it's fine. Wise owl looks around. That's so beautiful. I love this one. I just like owls. I met an owl. I went to an owl sanctuary. Well, it was a raptor convalescent home for raptors down near Cornwall somewhere, and they had an owl that liked being cuddled, that they bring out to everyone, and I think it was a Tornia, and you just stroke under there, you took it, and it goes like that, and then it kind of snuggles. Oh, they're so lovely. I mean, they're very, if they're in a bad mood, they're quite vicious, but this one was a real softie, and the feathers are so soft, really soft feathers, these owls, and that's why they're quite quiet when they fly, because the feathers are so soft you can't hear them, But yeah, wise owl looks around. So it's a wonderful. So having met an owl, when I'm doing this, you can very soft feathers. That's great. Let's do one more. That's wonderful. And then bear wags its tail, and yeah, you can do it. And then this all works in chair. So you look with your, and we come swing. And then we look, and then we swing, and then we look. This is really good for building up the strength in the legs Where's that band from? Oh, this one. They're lovely band. Great. They're quite cuddly when they're babies, but then when they're grown-ups, they really aren't. The one time inside. That's fantastic.
I like the little red pandas.
Oh, the red pandas, they're fantastic. Yeah, they're the Japanese ones, aren't they? They're from Japan. Yeah. Punching with a fierce gaze. Grr. Here we go. I love this one. This is my favourite because I do the Eva Kaskuba version, which is just a lot more fun. It's a bit sedate, the official Beijing version. You just kind of do this. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we turn our head and go out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's good one for coordination again. 6, 7, and 8. And then my favourite bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Marvellous. And then down to the sides. 1, 2. It's good, isn't it? 3, 4. Oh, fantastic. Okay, and then what we've just done, so that's number 6. So number 7, breathe in, breathe out. Oh, yeah, we don't need to go on tiptoe for this. What a relief. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, stretch. This one merges your hamstrings. Then breathe out, come up. And breathe in, breathe out. One more, I think that's on 4. Breathe in. Breathe in and out. Right, the final one is quite fun. So you go up like that and you lift your hands like a meerkat and then you just go down 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's kind of satisfying. It's just like, it's a good one. That nice and tall. Let's go back to this one. I think we. Oh yeah, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Didn't overrun too much for a change. Yeah, it feels better, doesn't it? I feel like I've got more room in my spine all of a sudden. Just because of, so do, periodically, if you want to practice Tai Chi and you can't remember nothing, just do this. And you are practicing your Tai Chi because you've got your feet, you've got your spine, you've got your breathing. And then if you remember maybe another move or two, then that's a bonus really. But that, well, according to Mike, that's the one that if you've got nothing else, no room or time for any other practice, just do that. So I mean, he might change his mind and say, I'll be practicing that. Oh well, now do this, but for now, my head honcho says, right, okay. And down. Oh, it's so nice. I quite like these sessions where the sessions where we've not done much, but we've done a lot.
Yes.
It's,
That's right.
yeah. Yeah, when I first started teaching Tai Chi, 20 years ago nearly, scary. No, I was assisting 20 years ago, so it's 19, but I and try and teach everything, but actually it doesn't work. You know, bits fall off. It's best to do less things better than lots of things bad. Okay, so embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. So the mountain is your place of resilience and strength and stability and peace. But I just like the image, you know, embrace the tiger, return. I think, oh, I've got my own tiger and I've got my own mountain. That's great, isn't it? It's really beautiful. I love tigers anyway, I think they're brilliant. I saw one in Willers Mill, or what do they call it, Shepherd, isn't it?
Shepherd's
Wildlife, yeah, beautiful. Really amazing. So, it's a good place. Now, one of my friends is a volunteer there. My friend Nell, she's got a job there. For this week. Rub the hands together. Give the right back a rub. Ah, fantastic. Right. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Yeah, let us know how that, what happens about that noisy cockroach. I'm quite interested now to see what.
That's on Facebook, yeah.
Give it an Aspo, like Mr. Aspo the Swan or something. Well, get a girlfriend, obviously, that's why it's... One more time. Nice, actually, just stand for a moment. Really feel and own your space. Sink down nice and relaxed in the shoulders, with sinking in the hips, feel the ground under the feet. Make a fist with your right hand, bring your left hand over the top, bring your feet together and bow. Brilliant. What a great session that was. Well done, everyone. Yeah, we're all getting so we're just very slowly working, improving the balance and the concentration and relaxing, and it's all good. Fabulous. Right. Thanks for watching at home. Hope you enjoyed the class.